YouTube. So on today's walk I am starting at Leaderfoot Viduct, which you'll see in the background there, and I'm going to be doing the Diamond Jubilee walk to Earlston and back, which goes along one side of the river and then back the other. But as you can see, there is Leaderfoot Viduct there. That's the bridge that was used in the latest Indiana Jones film, Dial of Destiny. So as we cross the small bridge, the footpath bridge I should say, there's a sign there, it'll just sort of say 5 kilometres to Earlston. And there you go, leader water path to the Jubilee path. So to do that, we'll take this direction here to start with. And here's the gate to the right. Oh, gateway it's. Everyone's pretty clearly signposted at this bit. And one of the great things about this area is, even to this day, the river that was to our right there, where the bridge crosses, they still haven't been able to find the location of the Roman bridge that used to exist. They know there was a bridge, but they haven't been able to find the location or any artifacts indicate of its presence or where it was. So who knows? One day we might find that, or find a clue. This is the stairs that links me up to the road again. Right, so at this point here you can just cross the road there. And there you have it. 3 miles to Earlston. Which we can go along that way, but if you want to, you can go across this side and just do it in the reverse order. So a lot of people go clockwise, I'm just going to go anti-clockwise for this video just to show you, because this is the only bit you've got to be a bit careful of for traffic on this walk. So there's the sign to say this is the walk from this side after we cross the bridge. So don't worry, I don't have to go up that steep hill there to the right on the road. Right, so that's me started on the path now. And you see it's a lovely bit of woodland path this. You'll see all that wild garlic everywhere along here. The smell is so strong, but it's brilliant. Just sort of reminds you this is spring. The good weather's on its way. And that's the path on the other side. So when we come back along this walk, that's where we're going to be going along to the left, back to the cars and the bridge. So there's a nice wee collection of stairs here, which does take us up away from the river, but I'm not sure where it goes, but we'll find out. Even that view there looks nice. Some of the trees here, they're just massive. So as I'm continuing down this path here, I've actually found the remains of an old bridge. I'm not actually sure what this bridge used to be used for. Surely it's not the Roman bridge that they're not sure about. I wonder what it was used for. As you can see across the other side there, that's the location of the other part. I just don't know why you would put a bridge going along such a remote area, a stone bridge, such steep banks on the other side there. I actually genuinely wonder what that was used for. Definitely not Roman though, that's for sure. We can see the metal structure there. I wonder if it was used to carry maybe a water pipe or something across. It's pretty cool that even is there. And And just look how clear that water is as well. Just look at that there. Just taken over by nature again. See that, it looks like there's a bit of a wooden plank there to help structure the bridge as well. Well, if anyone knows the area and knows what this was or what used to be here, feel free to post a comment, because even I'd be curious. And if I do find out, I'll share that with everybody. But this is absolutely amazing. Yeah, but I just ran into a lovely couple there, and the gentleman knows the area quite well. And he was just telling me about the bridge. So the bridge is really old, and it goes across to the other side. It used to be a very luxurious house, and it was built for that house. So I suppose if you got the money and you want to do that, why not? But anyway, a shame to let it go into ruins. So on this uphill bit, I just got to this bit here. Oh, look at that view. And you don't even need a drone for that. This is such a beautiful walk. And there's a woodpecker about as well. That's another great thing when you're on these nature walks, or maybe not quite as much a trail run because you're usually that focused, but certainly when you're walking, you can just see, you can hear the nature. And it's just so relaxing. You know, nowadays we've got into a society where we're encouraged to go to work, have our 3 meals a day, and people are usually that tired and bored, they just sit down and watch the TV just because it's easy. But if you can break that habit and get out and enjoy yourself, you're just going to fall in love with all the nature around you. And look at all of this as well. Oh, I smell the wild garlic here. So strong. Everywhere. See those flowers there? You can see the nice broad, wide leaves. Clear signs that this is an edible type of garlic plant. So I'm going to take some of that and turn it into something yummy. So one thing I was just going to add to this walk, considering it's not too far away from towns and things like that, well, the town of Earlston and that, the actual path and just all the wildlife and nature around it, overall, there's very little in the way of litter, which is a great thing. As I say, I've been going along this for a wee bit now and I've not seen any bins. So it's a good sign that the people that use these paths are actually respecting them properly. There, it just seems really cool. I don't know if you see it through the trees there, but that big tree, you see the bottom's hanging away from it. There's a big crack right up the middle, and that is just waiting to collapse onto. Whew. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm surprised it's still standing considering the weight of it and the angle, because there's just nothing underneath it. So give that a couple of years and that's very likely to be down. Pretty cool. This is just a reminder that spring is officially here, and hopefully the good weather is too. Oh, it's actually lovely. Got an otter carved. Another otter carved. It's cute. Just look how steep that is down there. Wow. So about a third of a mile further along, we've got another bench here, which is beautiful. Look at that, we have the fox, we have the squirrel and the rabbits carved in there. There's definitely been a lot of work put in to make this walk beautiful. Again, just crystal clear water. And you can see the main river's just over there. But we are to head this way. I have to say, this place certainly has quite a lot of unusual chairs here. And even that bit there with those trees seems to be some sort of art itself. No way nature made it like that. Even these chairs are beautifully done. It's like a sort of private road, but it's saying to go along here. You can see how close I am to the Black Hill now. Temptation to go up there, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty high because it's such a beautiful day. I love the trees around here though. There's just so much character to them. What, there's like a riding school over there? Yeah, it's got to be with all those horses. But to the left, and just like I say, a tiny bit along this road, we come to this track here. And yeah, this is the right way. Earlston via speedy path as well. Not heard that one. But you can see now on the ground there's actually quite a lot of horse trails, horse footprints. So if you are coming along here, definitely keep any dogs on the lead, because if that is a riding school like I think it is there's a high chance you'll run into horses along this path. Just look at the thickness of some of these trees. I mean, just imagine how old this beautiful tree is. That's incredible. That's just huge. It's very fair to say that this path is extremely well marked. It's, everything's been signposted. So to the left there, Leaderfoot, so I can go back there for 2.5 miles and go to the right for Earlston for half a mile, and there should be a track over that way somewhere which will bring me back on the other side of the river. So let's go and find that, shall we? Right, so as I'm walking along this path to Earlston, I would say that this route looks like it's going to be taking me into the town, and then it's going to come along the side on a footpath beside the road, and then it'll take me back to sort of country paths after maybe a certain distance, maybe half a mile or something. So if you don't want to be walking beside the main road for that bit, just take the 2.5 mile track that was back there on the sign, and then your walk will still be 5 miles, which is still great. I'm just doing the extra because I like getting the extra steps in. Now, top tip for you though, if you do come this route, especially in the summer where it's longer nights, if you want to come along here in the evening, you can go into Earlston. There's a chip shop called Alfonso's. Amazing fish and chips. They have a really good brown sauce. Pizzas are amazing in there as well. So definitely try it if you want to do this walk on an evening. Come halfway, grab something to eat, and then just walk the last bit back for the last 3.5 miles. So there's a top tip for you. So that's me pretty much in the town of Earlston now. So the path here, oh, first public bin I've seen all day. So we're coming up to the main road here, so just be careful if you're going along it. So that's me in the town of Earlston now. So one thing that's good to say about this halfway point is if you are tired, there is a bus stop that will be able to have regular buses taking you back to Melrose. There's also public toilets there, but there is a fee for those. Can't remember how much that is, but it could be something like 20-30p I would imagine. So best to keep yourself some money in the pockets. But also if you want to stop for a pub, you've got a pub there, and the chip shop is over that way. So one thing I would say is this bit here is a main road, so it does get quite busy, but there is a footpath that's for cyclists and pedestrians. So it's an option, but you'll be on this bit for probably about 15 minutes, and then hopefully after that we'll be returning to the trails. As promised, here's the path that's going to get us back and away from the traffic. The whole way through this walk, the paths have been beautiful. It's such a cute little bridge. And I wonder how many people go across that bypass up there and don't even realise this walk exists. Right, so you'll remember that route before where there was the ability to go left, and it's going to be about 2.5 miles to get back to the viaduct. I've just found this bridge here, so that'll be the bridge. You'll be coming across from that side across here, and then just going that way around the corner. Right, so not long after that bridge, path takes you up a wee bit, then you end up coming into sort of a more open area away from the water itself. But still beautiful in its own right. The main road's up there. One thing I love on these walks is when you see the things like this. There's a tree that's been cut down, or it's fallen down or something, and now there's another tree growing within that tree. How cool is that? I have to say, the view here is absolutely beautiful. Anyone fancies a nice stone chair? So, yeah, it's got to go through here. Oh, we're back down at the river. I'm just coming down to a really beautiful bit here. It's got a wall. And the path we're going to be taking is along there, but just come here for a second. Oh, now this is beautiful. Okay, it's about 6 miles into the walk, so not much more to go. There's this cute house there. Well, it's certainly a cute structure. It's got a chimney on it, so I'd assume it had been a house at some point. Somebody was telling me though there was supposed to be like a water power station here, which used to feed electricity to the big house, which is somewhere up there. That's really cool, that abandoned building. I can't see any safe ways to get down to it. It's all really steep, so you might get down but you might not get back up. Wow. Really cool plants down here. I'm not 100% sure what they are. It's just this one bit of river that I've seen them on. They almost look tropical. Okay, that's me pretty much finished the loop now. And I'm coming up to that bridge where I went over right at the start. So that's me back on the main road. Right, that is me back to the bridge. There's the beautiful Leaderfoot Viduct once again. And as I mentioned at the start, in the Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny, you'll recognise it. So I hope you have been enjoying today's video. And I hope you enjoy this walk if you decide to try it, or trail run. Like I say, both those options would be fantastic. And if you're in the area, it's definitely worth looking up the Roman history for the area, because just up there, up this road here, is the city of Trimontium. No buildings remain, but you can see the indentations on the ground with drones, which is pretty amazing. So this walk has come to over 7 miles, which, like I say, it's good for pretty much most people. Like I say, if you've got a good level of fitness, you'll be absolutely fine. It's taken me about 4 hours, but remember, I'm having to stop, start, film, take the drone out, film and that. But I'd probably say allow up to about 4 hours, because if you're going to stop, have a picnic, have rests, then that's what I'd say. Give yourself the time. I'd definitely say between 2 to 4 hours. And if you're deciding to go to that chip shop I recommended, well, who knows, maybe you just want to take a little bit longer and enjoy that food. But thank you for joining me once again. And remember, like and subscribe. And this is the car parking zone, so there's plenty of space. You'll probably get a good 20 to 30 cars here if you want.